Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled beside a dense, enchanting forest, there lived a kind and hard-working woodcutter named Marco. Every morning, he would set off into the forest with his trusty iron axe, chopping wood to sell in the village market. He was known far and wide for his honesty and integrity. One bright and sunny day, as Marco was chopping wood by a sparkling river, his axe slipped from his grip and fell into the deep, swirling waters. He watched in dismay as the axe sank out of sight. Marco sat down by the riverbank, his heart heavy with sorrow. He had no money to buy a new axe, and didn't know how he would continue his work. Just as Marco was about to leave in despair, a beautiful fairy appeared before him in a flash of shimmering light. She had seen everything and felt sympathy for the honest woodcutter. "Why are you so sad, Marco?" the fairy asked in a melodious voice. "My axe fell into the river, and now I have nothing to cut wood with," Marco replied, his voice trembling. The fairy smiled kindly. "Don't worry, Marco. I will help you find your axe." She waved her wand, and suddenly, the river's water began to swirl and glow. In an instant, a dazzling golden axe emerged from the water, its handle encrusted with precious gems. "Is this your axe?" the fairy asked, holding out the magnificent tool. Marco gazed at the golden axe in awe but shook his head. "No, that is not my axe. Mine was made of simple iron," he said honestly. The fairy smiled even more brightly and dipped her wand into the river again. This time, a silver axe with intricate designs appeared. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Marco looked at the silver axe and again shook his head. "No, that is not my axe either. Mine was just a plain iron axe." The fairy waved her wand one last time, and finally, Marco's old iron axe surfaced. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Marco's face lit up with joy. "Yes, that is my axe. Thank you so much." The fairy's eyes sparkled with admiration for Marco's honesty. "Marco, because you have been truthful and honest, I will reward you." She handed him his iron axe and the golden and silver axes. "These are now yours as well. Use them wisely and continue to be the honest man you are." Marco couldn't believe his luck. He thanked the fairy profusely and promised to always remain honest. With the new golden and silver axes, he was able to cut more wood than ever before, and his prosperity grew. He never forgot the lesson he learned that day by the river, and so, the story of Marco, the honest woodcutter, spread throughout the village and beyond. People from near and far came to learn about the value of honesty from Marco, whose life was forever changed by his integrity and a little bit of fairy magic. And they all lived happily ever after,